what kind of pay you can expect your first year as a new truck driver. I've been driving now for about 1.5 years. I just finished up my first year basically, and my first year I made about $40,000. Okay, now I want to let you know a little bit of information. I'm not an over-the-road driver. I'm home every evening. I don't work on weekends. I get home every evening about, I don't know, 4, 5, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, something like that. And I don't drive for a big company. I'm not, with Schneider or any of those guys. I basically just drive a truck for my dad. So with that being said, my first year as a truck driver, I made about $40,000. And the way I get paid about 1/3 of what the truck grosses. And I've hauled a couple of different kinds of freight in my first year that I drove for my dad. But it all boils down to about $1.75 per mile. Most of the runs that I do, I don't get paid per mile, but it does boil down to about $1.75, maybe $1.80, $1.85 per mile that the truck sees, and I get paid 1/3 of that. So that breaks down to roughly about 60 cents per mile that I'm seeing. Basically, as a local driver, not around town. I go an hour away, 1.5 hours away, something to that effect. That's the furthest that I go. I don't go out of state either. So that's what it breaks down to, about 60 cents a mile. If I do a 120-mile trip, which is about 2 hours away, which is about what I do on an average day, I do about 2 of those. 120-mile trip, round trip, that's 240 miles. And if I do a 240-mile trip and I'm getting about 60 cents per mile, that breaks down to me to be what, $120, $130, somewhere in that neighborhood. I'm just doing quick math right in my head. Somewhere in that neighborhood of $130 for about 4 hours worth of work. That's 240 miles round trip. So 4 or 5 hours worth of work. I do 2 of those a day. Make about $250 a day. That's what that breaks down to. Now that's what I get paid. I get paid 1/3 of what my truck does. But the average pay for a driver that's doing what I'm doing, hauling what I'm hauling, is not 1/3 of what the truck grosses. It actually breaks down to about 35 to 40 cents per mile. I haul mulch and I haul pallets around as well. So, but if you're a driver just driving for a company, hauling the same stuff that I haul, not working for my dad, of course, not seeing 1/3 of what the truck makes, the average pay is going to be about 35 or 40 cents a mile. So if you're seeing 40 cents a mile and you go 120 miles away, then that's going to break down to you to be about $90 to the driver for about for a round trip of 240 miles. Yes, I'm adding up the math quick in my head, so if I'm wrong, you can add it up on your own calculator. So about 40K is what it broke down to me for me for the first year, which is decent. It's about $830 a week. Lately it's picked up some. I do I don't know, 2,000 miles a week, sometimes 2,500 miles a week, somewhere in that neighborhood. So not too bad. So if you like this video, go ahead and make sure you hit the subscribe button, and I'm gonna be releasing more videos, and you'll know first what the video is that I released. I'll release a few more videos on pay and stuff like that of a first year of a brand new truck driver, because I know a lot of guys out there interested in it. If you got any comments, feel free to leave them. If you got any preferences of videos that you want to make, feel free to leave it down in the comments, and hit the like button if you liked it, hit the dislike button if you did like it, and once again, don't forget to slap that damn subscriber button and hit that damn bell so you can be the first one to get notified. Peace! I'm out.